this is what the word value program looks like when you run it. I can type in a word like, oops, pizza, of course, and it tells me the value of that word. When I say the value, it looks up one letter at a time in the alphabet and adds up its position in the alphabet. So for example, A would be a 1, Z would be a 26, and it just sums up all those letters. So obviously you're going to use a for loop here that looks at one letter at a time, and you should know how to do that by now. It gets one letter at a time and finds its position in the alphabet. And the big hint for that is that I would make maybe a variable called alphabet, which contains all the letters, and all you have to do is find its position in that alphabet and then add all those up. So I gave you a few $100 words here, like annually I think should be 100. There we go, 100. But you should test it on a variety of things. ABC, what's that? Well, that is 6 because A is 1, B is 2, and C is 3. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. So there you have it. And I give you a little bit of starting code here, and all you need to do, this is the actual assignment. All you need to do is cut and paste this into Notepad++, and the only thing that you need to complete is this little function right here up at the top called getVal. So this function up here at the top gets the value, gets whatever the user types into that little form and puts it in a variable called word. And then I made a variable called wordVal, which is initialized to 0. And then all you have to do is complete a little bit of code. I'm talking just a few lines of code right here. Complete a little bit of code that makes a for loop that goes through the word one letter at a time, figures out its value, adds them all up. And then this last line of code, which is written for you, takes that wordVal and sticks it back into the output field. Underneath here, this is what the form actually looks like, but you do not have to mess with this code. As a matter of fact, don't mess with this code. It works as it is. So again, you're just writing this little function. And again, the little function that you're writing, getVal, gets run when the user clicks the getVal button, or getValue button. And actually, if I scroll down to the bottom, you can see it says there's a button here called getValue, and when they click on it, it runs the runs the function called getVal, which is the function that you are writing. And this field right here is obviously called word, so you're getting the value of that, and then you're putting this little output thing called value. You're putting the calculated word value into that field, and this word form.wordVal.value does that. It takes whatever your calculated value is, puts it back into this little box. Anyway, you don't need to worry too much about this yet. I just hope it makes sense to you, but you just have to complete a few lines of code to calculate the value of the word entered. All right, go for it.